Okay, your spirit guides have a message for you. Pick a pile. Okay, so we have two piles. Each have a message from your spirit guides. Whichever one is drawn to you the most is the one that is meant for you. Do you pick pile 1 or pile 2? Okay, if you picked pile 1, this message is for you. If you picked pile 2, I will have posted that separately for you. Pile 1, they are asking you to believe in the impossible here. Not because they're holding on to or wanting you to hold on to false hope, they're saying, but because they can see the possibilities that you at the moment seem to not being able to see. With the chaser card, it says here, I have had enough of chasing. Yeah, you've had enough of chasing something here, whether that's chasing answers, love, closure, someone's attention. Either way, it just feels like your soul is a little bit tired, is the energy that I'm getting here. There has been some sort of separation here, I feel, that has been affecting you. And it could have been a situation where a physical blocking has been needed here, or some physical distance in order to gain some sort of clarity on a situation. There's something here that's leaving you feeling like emotionally disconnected. I don't know if someone has been dishonest with you, because you do have dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. But I'm also getting here with dishonesty and neglected, I failed to give you what you need, that I think this is actually them talking about yourself. I'm not sure this is talking about a specific love situation. They're saying they've seen your pain here. Sun in reverse. I do feel a bit of a depressed energy. And they're saying your pain is not all for nothing. It's just that you can't see the reasons yet as to why this had to happen. Okay. And the universe is saying we can see the possibilities that perhaps you can't see. And there's a reason that this has been disjointed, is what I'm hearing. There's still a lesson here that you're needing to learn, they're saying, around effort, or kind of asking yourself who has been truly doing the work. Has the energy been balanced in this situation for you? Because it may be that learning a lesson that over giving, is what I'm feeling, hasn't actually been serving you, kind of like a keep the peace, people pleaser energy that I don't feel is serving you at this time or anymore. Yes, be kind, but not everyone needs the amount of energy that you seem to be pouring out into everybody here. And it's almost a bit like a survival technique, is what I'm hearing. Like, it might have been a wound from childhood or something that's happened in your life that has caused you to be this like people pleaser and keep the peace, doing what you're supposed to kind of energy. Confirmation. But yeah, disappointment here seems to have kind of clouded your judgment. It's like you feel that happiness is out of reach for you at this time, whether that's you're having to balance. It feels like hamster wheel energy, kids, family, housework, friends. How do I make the dinner and keep up with all of this? Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling for you, very scattered. Which is leaving you kind of feeling like you're in the trenches, I think, a little bit, and not being able to spread your wings to have a little bit of happiness. But overall, they're saying the current perspective is being influenced by hurt rather than the whole picture. You know, 3 of Wands as well in reverse. This is kind of delays that seem to be happening, or something that you're waiting for or manifesting. Might have been coming in slightly, but it is a waiting kind of energy. Something's not really like unfolding in the way that you'd kind of expected. And your expectations really do become reality, is what they're kind of trying to say here. Like, what if this goes wrong? What if this goes wrong? What if this goes wrong? It's very feeding that anxiety in your mind. What if it goes right? What if you do really well? What if you are successful in this? What if you do meet someone that provides what you kind of need? Do you know what I mean? There's like an energy of feeling like it's just out of your grasp, and they're saying it's absolutely not true. Delays aren't an automatic no. And that's the same with kind of progress. Like, I don't know, J.K. Rowling, I remember I saw on a documentary once, went to 7 different publishers who said no to her, didn't like the idea, until she then went to one that said yes. It's that kind of energy. And now look at what she's managed to achieve, you know? Sometimes the universe or your guides like redirect you because something far more healthy or far more aligned for you is actually where you're supposed to be heading to. So yeah, take heed of that, because it feels like a real, this is just what it is kind of energy. And when did we stop believing in the impossible? When did we stop believing in miracles? When did we, you don't have to chase or put so much kind of control into it. Sometimes call upon your spirit guides more, tell them, make sure you're really clear on what it is that you're trying to achieve so delays don't occur, and then align yourself with that energy that's kind of needed. And I do feel like you're starting to step into that. This is a lot more balance, a lot more peace. They're already helping you, is kind of what they're saying, and working on things behind the scenes that you can't see. But yeah, call on them more. But also you need to be in a state within yourself of being able to kind of take on those intuitive nudges that the universe does give you. Say yes to the opportunity, say yes to the invitations. It's like, it's not really anything else holding you back here but you, is kind of the message that's coming through. Your fear, your insecurities on a situation, or your anxieties around whether something's going to go perfect the way that you've kind of planned it. That's not how it works, is what they're saying, life's not standing still for you, even if it does feel that way. The cogs are turning behind the scenes. They're just trying to give you these little nudges for you to take the action to get there. Yeah, and Eight of Swords kind of repeats this, that the kind of main obstacle that's going on right now for yourself is you. She's able to untie herself from here. Can you see? It's not even tied, but she doesn't. She just stands there kind of frozen in fear that this isn't meant for me, or, and it's just absolutely not true. Like, your fear of being denied or rejection or kind of an over planning situation is keeping you trapped, when really if you just took the first step into the situation, you'd actually get a lot further because of the lessons you've kind of learned along the way as well. There's also an energy of like you worried about being cringe, or worried